Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Zielinski. And Caicedo. Lookman. And the shot! And that is faded wide.
Lewandowski did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
And it's Brady.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pau Torres can get it clear. Gets a good foot in there. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Rudiger clears. Dumfries is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can clear their lines. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lookman. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lookman. Defending was strong and firm. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Lewandowski! Has a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the game has already resumed here. And the finish! And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zielinski with the clearance. Preston have it back and can go again. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, great play! Lovely feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Son Heung-min looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Always onto this.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries to get it clear.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Brady.
29,950.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lookman. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Defending of the desperate variety. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
No, he can't turn it in. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's played it in low. Preston making another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Brady. Number 22, coming on the field. Number 18, number 8.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there's the clearance. Strong running down that left flank. And that's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Robertson does well to get it back. Robertson gets it away. Yep, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dumfries with the short one. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Zielinski, Loftus-Cheek. That's really well cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Son Heung-min, very much the man of the moment. His boots... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Earthy. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caicedo tries making a foray down the right. That is a great pick out. Ah, that's a fine interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Earthy. Throw in. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's had it nicked away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Son Heung-min. It's anyone's ball now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Zielinski. And Son Heung-min. Earthy. Wells. Bristol disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's onto this. He's in a great position. Nice interception, well timed. Earthy. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Wells. Referee's given a throw. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Son Heung-min. Wells. Earthy. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's straight offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. Caicedo. Good purposeful running this. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space out wide. And a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Pinches it off him. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. 60 minutes played. Lookman. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That's a throw. And he can clear it away. Lookman. Now that's well seen too. Earthy.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time it.
Son Heung-min! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Son Heung-min is right up. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bristol making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Loftus-Cheek.
Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 24.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Wells. Oh, that's a key interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. Wells. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bristol are making a change now. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Danger averted for now. Williams. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, the ball's gone astray. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And he welcomes it in. Zielinski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Zielinski. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. Sulemana! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Taylor. Downs. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Downs. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
No goals as yet. And And he's on it, there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Son Heung-min is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
Is number 11, Son Heung-min.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Throw in. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good run down the left. Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Dumfries gets it away. And he's managed to get rid. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had it taken off him. Southampton upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's heaved it away. And that's been repelled. Spread neatly. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now that's well seen too. And it's Loftus belts one. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Loftus-Cheek brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Has a look and plays it forward. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Downs. Oh, perfectly measured that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. Southampton have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. That's been cut out, well played. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The goal scorer,
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Southampton get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, they can break here. He's picked his way through. Pau Torres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caicedo. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Son Heung-min. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh no, that was never going to make it. 60 minutes played.
50,913.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ugo Chukwu. Ugo Chukwu.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Taylor. Now he's off and running. And he's there. That has been slung wide.
Had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a key interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sulemana. But he's cut it out. Caicedo. Now Loftus-Cheek. Played towards the other side. Robertson. 75 minutes played.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. Taylor. He's looking wide. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Great work on the overlap. Loftus-Cheek. 5 minutes left on the clock. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. And he's managed to get free. Ugochukwu is wide and looking to get onto this. Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Substitution in progress.
Downs. Southampton finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 1 minute
Gakpo.
added time.
Played out to the left flank. And he's been shifted off it. And that will be it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be... And a header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In he goes again!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Can he latch on to this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from...
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Brownhill. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lookman powering forward here. Dumfries charging forward down that flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dumfries gets his pass away, played in by Lookman. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cullen. Brownhill. He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Burnley have it back and can go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now Anthony, Cullen, and Caicedo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Anthony, he is through here. Now it's Brownhill. Brownhill, he's got away. And he's managed to get rid. Robertson. Approaching the half-hour mark. Roberts. Brownhill. Cullen. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Anthony. Cullen. Hannibal. Can he get away here? Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of if...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Cullen. No, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's Lewandowski! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Brownhill. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's found a way through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Anthony! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The less said about that pass, the better. Cullen. It'll be a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Lookman.
time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Can turn it up for the second.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cullen, now he's off and running. Robertson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Anthony. Cullen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Cullen. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Roberts. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Gakpo. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. And he won't reach that. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Brownhill.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lewandowski. In with the challenge. Cullen. Brownhill. Anthony is herring after that one.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Brownhill. Out to the left it goes. Brownhill. Cullen. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gakpo, and he's managed... Gakpo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 22.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Redmond. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Redmond. That is good strength. And that's a throw-in. No way through there.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the volley. And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Manchester United clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. That's a nicely measured pass. That has been knocked clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the last 5 minutes. There's the shot! Robertson gets it away. Redmond.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's looking to set free a runner. Loftus cheek! That is decidedly lacking. Brownhill, played out to the right. Robertson gets a foot in here. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Lookman claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Loftus-Cheek!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Shifted upfield. Bannon. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
So we're still where we started right now. He's had it taken off him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Armstrong. That's a throw. Windass is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Armstrong. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dumfries. Dumfries, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Windass. Armstrong. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's a key interception. Windass.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rudiger gets it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Armstrong. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That has ended up in no man's land. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's really well cleared. Oh, Red, nice interception. Armstrong. Bannon. front-footed pressing going on here. The fullback is in acres of space here. Rudiger getting this one clear. Loftus-Cheek. Dumfries. Loftus-Cheek. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to clear it. Lookman! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lookman really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Windass. Can he latch on to this? And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Armstrong. It's a great ball. Patterson.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. And they can counter here. Now it's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball. Lookman! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lookman has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that's another throw.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Here comes another cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
29,514.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. Great work on the overlap. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Patterson. That's a good ball played into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Armstrong. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Windass, passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's a fine ball. Now can they get it back? Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Played into space out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Played back in. Armstrong. Oh, sweet feet. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Another throw-in. Again. Chance with a header! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the runner. And he's picked out the run. Might be danger here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
In with the challenge. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. He rises! And one more try! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 24. Coming on
So the
field
first
is
goal of the game.
number 12.
Oh, that's really good
Added
play on the
minute has
right.
been
He's
indicated.
driving forward. Time added on 4 minutes. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets his pass away. He's through here. That is good strength. Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Dumfries clears it away. And that's it. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Lookman. That's been cut out, well played. Spread it left. Caicedo. Oh, well played. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chance to finish. Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's played forward. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Lookman. Dumfries. Can he get onto this? Lewandowski. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So it is still 0-0. Millwall deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caicedo. And that interception... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They get a throw in. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lookman. Oh, that's well spotted. Tanganga. Gakpo! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lookman. And that could set him on his way. Gakpo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min goes short. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. 15 minutes till... Had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Loftus-Cheek has the third most assists in the league this year. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Caicedo. Oh, sweet feet. Incoming cross. And that has been knocked clear. And here's a chance. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Lookman. Dumfries. Oh, that's ambitious. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Son Heung-min plays it short. Millwall have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. Has a look and plays it forward. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tanganga. And he's had it nicked away. Gakpo. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Loftus-Cheek. Gakpo. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Lookman. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Robertson. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Dumfries gets into some space. Cleared away. Got a shot away! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Lookman. That is ended up in no man's land. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in a good position here. Gakpo! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Lewandowski! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 17.
And yes, it's him again.
Robert Lewandowski.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that has been cleared. Kundl. Time and again they are repelled. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Manchester United, and it's been given away. Can he put it away? It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Does well to stand firm and defend it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. He read that really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 73 minutes is...
They're still trying to make a game of this.
21.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lewandowski delivers. Cleared away. Now he's off and running.
There they go, hunting again.
Quality ball. Looks for the finish. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Corner number 3 coming up. Dumfries with the short one. Chooses to go back. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's not going to reach. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Millwall have got it back, and they'll have another go. Gakpo! It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that's it. That was always inevitable. It's become a case of men against boys. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well read, nice interception. Son Heung-min. And here's Lewandowski. Lookman. Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Kundl.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Perfectly measured that. Oh, what a climb! High and ultimately harmless.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
5 minutes to add. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tanganga. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's that. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Lewandowski collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And this place is living up to its world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Driving forward. Oh, there's a probing ball, and that's a good ball. Swept in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Clark. Looks to the other side, Son Heung-min, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Ball played for Lookman. And he's had a hit! Phillips. Lewandowski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's Son Heung-min! They want to be quick to recover this. Heung-min! Cleared without complication. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson. Shapes to shoot.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Dumfries gets a foot in here. Gakpo! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's intervened well there. Lookman. Dumfries.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Clark. Phillips. Pau Torres gets across to intercept that. Donnarumma clears. Harness touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Loftus-Cheek going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that is a little undercooked. Quality ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good strength. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Gakpo. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Clark. Harness. No, that's been intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Harness.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Can he get away here? Looking for the runner. And he's cut it out. Pau Torres getting this one clear. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Son Heung-min. Lookman. Lookman. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. Dumfries. Spread neatly. Harness. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lookman being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Donnarumma catches it safely. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Lewandowski. This is promising. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Here's the cross. Derby choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 32, coming on the field is number 29. Substitution.
Dumfries. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Phillips. Now he's off and running. Gakpo, foot in. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Clark. It's Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Pass somewhat off target. Hendrick. Now it's Hendrick.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Roof. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caicedo gets it away. Spread out to the left. Goes down, but nothing given.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 28, coming on the field is number
That's a throw.
17.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Manchester United are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Well, they could break here. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got full. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gear. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gakpo. Caicedo. Oh, robust challenge. That's a sharp pass. Roof. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lookman, Caicedo. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lewandowski. That is lovely. That's a good cross in, and a good kick. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, got a shot away! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Donnarumma is there to clear. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So we're still where we started right now. Gets into some space. Always. And the finish! And it's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for them.
Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chance here to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
He has found a way through. In with the challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Middlesbrough looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That'll be a corner. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Half an hour played now. Son Heung-min. It's Loftus-Cheek. And he was quick to react. Howson. Out for a throw. Son Heung-min has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Son Heung-min is eyeing up his options in the middle. Tries to get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the ball's come loose here. Illing Jr. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Iheanacho. And that was very necessary. Fry. Illing Jr. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Iheanacho. Played out wide. Pau Torres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pau Torres clears. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get onto this? Gakpo, he's picked his way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Played into space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Caicedo. Pau Torres. That has been slung wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
No, it's not getting there. Loftus-Cheek has the third most assists in the league this year. Lookman. Levin shapes to shoot. It's there. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another... I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Howson played over towards the opposite flank.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an
match
hour
was
into the second half.
71,550.
No way through. Now it's Iheanacho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's a throw-in. Middlesbrough can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Fry. Illing Jr. Iheanacho, who played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. Travers. Quality ball. He'll try from distance. And he's straight offside. Fiddles it through. Bergzorg could try cutting inside here. He is through here! And that should get the job done. Oh, that's a very decent ball now!